Welcome back to Miss Bell's channel. Today we are going to be learning about the planets. We're going to review what we learned in class yesterday. So we'll be talking about the order of the planets, the planet names, the solar system, and we'll learn some very interesting facts about the planets. The first thing we're going to talk about is all of the planets and the system that they're in. So as you can see up on the wall, there are some planets and there is a sun. So this right here is our sun, and all of the planets here are in the solar system. Yesterday we talked a little bit about the solar system, so I'm just going to review what the solar system is. The solar system consists of a star called the sun, and it has 8 planets that orbit around it. So this is our sun. This is one of the planets, Mercury. This is another planet, Venus. This is another planet, Earth, which we live on. This is another planet, Mars. Another planet, Jupiter. Another planet, Saturn. Another planet, Uranus. Another planet, Neptune. So those are all of the 8 planets that orbit the sun. So I'm going to go over the order of the planets based on how close they are to the sun. So these planets are not proportional to the actual size. Some of them are smaller and some of them are bigger. I don't have the correct proportions here, but I will go over the order based on how close the planets are to the sun. So if we have our sun, the planet that's closest to the sun is Mercury, and it would orbit the sun. And then after Mercury would be Venus. After Venus is Earth. After Earth is Mars. After Mars is Jupiter. After Jupiter is Saturn. After Saturn is Uranus. After Uranus is Neptune. And those are the 8 planets in our solar system which we live in. So we talked a lot about the planet facts yesterday, so I'm going to see if you can remember them, and we're going to play a little game today. So I'm going to read you some facts, and if you think you know the planet, raise your hand. So let's begin. Alright, our first fact is this planet has at least 62 moons. Does anyone know what planet that might be? It has 62 moons. Yes, it's not Jupiter. I'll give you another clue. Its largest moon, Titan, is larger than the planet Mercury. It's also the only moon in the solar system that has an atmosphere. Does anyone know what planet this is? Yes. Yes, it is Saturn. Just right here. Saturn has 62 moons. It's a lot of moons. Earth only has 1 moon. Okay, are we ready for the next fact? Great. Okay, the next fact is this is the largest planet in our solar system. We talked a lot about this yesterday. Does anyone remember? Okay, I'll give you one more clue. Its mass is 2.5 times greater than all other planets combined, and it orbits the sun in 12 years. who knows what clue that might be or what planet that might be? Yes. It's not Mars. Any other guesses? Yes. Good, it is Jupiter. So that's the largest planet in our solar system. Very good. Okay, are we ready for the next clue? Good. All right, so this planet is very windy, and it orbits the sun in about 165 years. Does anyone know what planet this might be? Yes. Yes, it is Neptune. Very good. Okay. This planet has rings like Saturn and Uranus. What planet might this be? Yes. It's not Jupiter. Any other guesses? Yes. Good, it is Neptune. It's again right here, the last planet from the order of the sun. Okay. This planet has its core has two parts, the liquid inner core and a solid outer core. Its core temperature is higher than the temperature on the sun's surface. Does anyone know what planet has a liquid inner core and a solid outer core? And the temperature is hotter than the sun's surface. No one knows? Okay. I will give you another clue. So the next clue is it has one moon. Does anyone know what planet? Yes. Yes, it is Earth, which is where we live at. It is Earth. Very good. Okay, here's our next clue. This planet was named after a Roman god of war. It has the largest dust storms in the entire solar system, and they can even cover the whole planet. Does anyone remember which planet has large dust storms? We talked about this yesterday. Yes. Good, it is Mars. Nice job. Okay. Are we ready for the next clue? Good. Okay. This planet's rings are made almost entirely of ice particles. So think about the planets that have rings and think about which one's rings has ice particles. And I'll give you another clue. It has 9 continuous main rings and 3 discontinuous arcs. And it orbits the sun in 29.5 years. Does anyone remember which planet this is? It's not Venus. Does Venus have rings? Nope, so it can't be Venus. Any other guesses? Yes, it is Saturn. Very good. Saturn is right here. Okay, the next clue. It has the second highest mountain in the entire solar system, called Olympus Mons. And this is kind of cool. it can be seen from the Earth where we live with the naked eye. Does anyone know what planet this is? Which planet might you be able to see from Earth? Think about what planets come before and after Earth. Yes. It is Mars. Good. Okay, the next clue. It has clouds and they can produce lightning. Anyone remember which planet has clouds? Yes, it is Venus. And another fun fact about Venus is that it has no moons. And Venus is right here. Okay, the next clue for our next planet is this planet has at least 14 moons. And it has an atmosphere. Does anyone know what planet that is? Yes. It's not Mercury. Any other guesses? Yes. It's not Venus. Yes. Good, it is Neptune. Very nice. Okay. Our next clue is in this planet, it gets cold at night. The temperatures can fall to negative 173 Celsius or negative 280 degrees Fahrenheit. Does anyone know what planet this happens on? I'll give you another clue. It orbits the sun in 88 days. So if Earth orbits the sun in 365 days, think about which one might make sense to orbit in 88 days. It is Venus. Okay, I kind of just gave this one away, but we'll see if you were listening. This planet orbits the sun in 365 days, and 71% of its surface is covered with water. Does anyone know what planet this is? Yeah. Yes, it is Earth, where we live at. Very good. Okay. This planet can be seen from Earth with the naked eye, and it has an atmosphere. Does anyone know what planet this is? Yes, it is Saturn. Very nice. And the reason you can see it is because it's a very, very bright object in the sky. Okay. The next clue is the day on this planet lasts 9.5 hours. It has the shortest day in our solar system. Does anyone know what planet? Okay, I'll give you another clue. We talked about this yesterday. It's a very stormy planet. It has a famous red spot on its surface that's actually a hurricane. Yes, very good. It is Jupiter. Okay, the next clue. This planet has an atmosphere, and it has at least 67 moons. What planet? Good. It's Jupiter. Very nice. This is the only planet in our solar system with liquid water. And this planet isn't round, it's a slight ellipse. Does anyone know what planet? Good, Earth. We live there, so we should all know that one. Okay, the next planet, it has at least 27 moons. It is the first planet that was discovered with a telescope, and it has an atmosphere. What planet might this be? Yes, it's not Saturn. Yes, it's not Jupiter. Yes, it is Uranus. Very nice. Okay, the next clue. This planet has no atmosphere and it has no moons. What planet do you think this is? Yes, it is Mercury. Very good. Okay, this next clue is it orbits the sun in 224 days and it has no atmosphere. What planet do you think this might be? It's not Mars. Any other guesses? It's not Mercury. Yes, it is Venus. Very good. Here. Okay, the next clue. It's the smallest planet and closest to the sun. As it is so close to the sun, the temperature on this little planet can reach 427 degrees Celsius or 800 degrees Fahrenheit by day. Does anyone have a guess? What planet is this? It's not Mars. I'll give you a clue. It starts with an M. Yeah, good. It is Mercury. Okay, the next clue. It is the coldest planet in our solar system, and it rotates differently than other planets. The poles on this planet lie where most other planets have the equator. Any guesses? It's not Neptune. Good, it is Uranus. Very nice. Okay, a couple more clues. This planet orbits the sun in 687 days. A day on this planet is about 39.5 minutes longer than on Earth. It is also called the red planet because of the dust on this planet. What planet might this be? Which planet is red? It's not the sun. Yes, it is Mars. Very good. Right. Our last clue. So try your hardest on this one. This is the hottest planet in our solar system. It's Earth's sister planet, as it is similar in size, mass, composition, and gravity. Yes. It's not Earth, it's Earth's sister planet. Yes, it is Venus. Very nice job. So, that is all for our game. I'm just going to review the planets in the order. I hope you learned a lot from that game. Right, so right here is our sun. Then we have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And that is the order of the planets based on how close they are to the sun. I hope you learned a lot. I would like you to go home and study the order of the planets and study the facts that we learned today. I hope you have a restful sleep. Good night.